talk tonight. It's just a talking night.
Good.
Because I'm in Rockwood Music Hall in New York. I can't just play the song. Which I'm really glad you asked. How many years have I been playing here? That's a really good question.
15.
I think, I don't know if Ken is in the room right now, but Ken and I have known each other since probably 2005. I had a residency at the Rockwood Music Hall in that little room next door, probably 2007 and 2008, maybe 6 and 7. And I just feel like it all kind of started in this room and rooms like it, so for this still to be here means a lot to me.
Woohoo! Yeah.
The man himself, Ken Rockwood, greets me every time I come. The last 3 times, he's waiting at those stairs. I show up at 5 p.m. and Ken's like, "Brendan, I'm so glad you're here."
Oh, love it.
And like, that speaks volumes, and that keeps you coming back, basically. So that isn't even what I was going to talk about. It's crazy. I was just going to tell you that this is a song I'm super proud of. It's called 17 Years. It's pretty amazing that I've been with someone for 17 years. I'm really proud of that. And then I think of her, and I'm like doubly proud because she's been with a touring musician for 17 years. That's a lot. And she's basically she's supported me the whole time. And then when I first met her, we met in Charleston, South Carolina. And I remember her boss, who owns an art gallery. Luckily, he's a best friend of mine. But he said, "Hey, I know you guys just fell in love. It's cute, but she's our favorite employee. So don't take her to all your places. Don't take her to New York or LA. She's gonna stay here." And I was like, "Okay, yeah, I'll do my best with that." And we tried to be long distance for 1.5 years, and then I said, "Hey, you want to come to New York?" And she was like, "Sure." So we moved into Brooklyn. We lived in Park Slope together. That's where we got married. A little wedding ceremony right in the park, and then went to a dinner. It was like the simplest, most beautiful wedding. And then a couple years later, I was like, "Hey, my manager, he's feeling like I should live in LA. Think maybe we could move to LA?" She's like, "Sure, sounds fun." So we did, and we actually picked Pasadena and lived in Pasadena for a couple years, and then spiraling out once again, which is what artists do. I'm totally guilty of it. I thought everything was falling apart, and I didn't know who I was or if I was any good. And I said, "I think I need a big break from music. I might want to quit." She's like, "Okay, where should we move?" I said, "Well, you pick this time." And she's like, "Well, I pick Oakland because my family's up there." So we went to Oakland, and I gave up on music for about 8 months. I don't know if anybody knows that. I was pretty indiscreet, but I was I was out. It was real. And then we thought, well, we don't know a lot of people here in Oakland. So a couple years later, we wanted to start having kids, so we thought, let's go back to Charleston. Maybe they'll give you your job back. And we did, and they did. And we had this grand adventure together, and she stuck by my side through all my crazy musical spin-outs, and so that was 10 years ago. And now we've had 2 kids together, and we've traveled the world, and we've had all of our ups and downs of marriage and life, and this song just holds a lot, so that's what I wanted to say. It goes like this. 17 years, and still we're here together. Pardon my tears, but it breaks me up sometimes. A young boy from New Hampshire, white thread panic fan. 17 years, look at us, here we stand. Remember those nights I was late in Pasadena. Summer so good, but the sun out of sight of our mind. I tried leaving music, you tried leaving town. 17 years, look at us still around. Love like this, it's a chance, it's a gift. It's the kind of people try to build a life with. Come find it. The good times, the hard ones, the laughter, the tears. 17 couple years past, we packed and moved to Charleston. Our family in mind, Ruby in the moving truck. Now Penny, she's a warrior, and Milo can't be stopped. 17 years, look at all we got. Love like this, it's a chance, it's a gift. It's the kind that people try to build a whole life with. Come what may, it will grow, it will change. If it ever drifts too far, we can search and we find it. The good times, the hard ones, the laughter, the tears. 17. Walking out back, we'll talk about the future. Maybe we'll build a cabin in the woods, make ourselves some coffee and find that morning sun. 17 years, baby, we're far from done. 17 years, so many more to